the world a special place.
Cherish life and never waste.
Everyone loves a sunshiny day. We're gonna keep it that way.
Cause clean is better than dirty, and dirty's meaner than clean.
Let's all lend a helping hand. Mario can't do it alone. He'll spray his water to fly around and clean the sludge that's on the ground.
Cause clean is better than dirty, and dirty's meaner than clean.
Super Mario Sunshine, only for Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for everyone.
I had to do it, didn't I? Anyways, yep. I think this marks the first time we're actually showcasing a game properly starring the Red Man. This is kind of going to be a surreal one for me, but unfortunately, just as a slight disclaimer, I tried getting this to run on my GameCube, but I think I'm not sure necessarily. I mean, it still works fine. It's just with the current HDMI adapter I have, it looks fine on Elgato, but actually on my screen, it's in this very, very cursed-looking stretched aspect ratio. So I think for the time being, until I can get that fixed, we're unfortunately going to have to oh, okay. So you can pick up the fan because. Lo and behold, I come back from vacation where it was all sort of wet and foggy. Not so much foggy, just more so wet. And then we get back and it's just immediate summer weather. So I've had to put the fan. I'll quickly go and fix up that real quick. Enjoy the cinematic.
Ooh, look at that!
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood. All this and more await you on Isle Delfino. Come relax and let us refresh your
Silly Morrow, that's not a pasta. Oh. You know, you'd think that, for, you know, the big sort of vacation holiday promotional video, they might want to cut that bit out. You know, it's like having a boom mic accidentally in the shot. You want to, at the very least, retake it again. We tried holding L and R with a game boots over the taps for adaptive. I don't think I have. I'll have to look into that at some point. But for now, well, we're here anyway, so may as well just get started. Yeah, welcome to Soup. Try that before you start because I think the picture's the widescreen issue. I'll keep that in mind. Yes, welcome to Soup. Let me just get rid of these real quick because. Yes, these were definitely my save files. These were definitely done by me. What do you mean? What do you mean that nobody's actually gone out of their way to get 120 sprites in this game? What do you mean? Okay, let's get take rumble off, go surround, subtitles on. I do kind of like how Mario actually has like short sleeves in this game. Just nice little detail. I'll always appreciate. Anyways. Don't strike me as the game with 200% super. Oh no, definitely not. We're not going to be doing that this time around anyways. We're just going to be going for game completion, as it were. So, always love it. Yeah, it really sort of fits the fact this game is always sunny for the most part. Anyways, let's get started. Feels like one of those things where you can definitely tell this is made for a 4:3 aspect ratio. I know. I'd think the pilot would have been able to spot that from
What happened?
before barely just reaching the runway. Unskilled. Oh boy, my favorite.
What's this itty
Too late, it sounds like they already ate it.
It's moving.
promise you revenge.
Excuse me, but...
Yes, it's him. It's... Nah, it's probably just a trick of... It's just the heat haze. This is the heat haze. There's nothing there in the first place. You know, there's...
Dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
I'm not sure why Toadsworth is actually trying to convey anything to Mario. He looks like the sort of person who has sort of one brain cell. Toad impressions. Yeah, it's been a while since I broke that out, hasn't it? Mario, be careful. I have a bad feeling about this. Nah, it's fine. Let's just go in the exact opposite direction. I do definitely quite like the heat haze effect this game has. Also, can you tell that they really wanted to showcase all the water effects in this game? I mean, to be fair, they are definitely notably better than Adventure and Adventure 2. So that's an interesting thing to really bring up now that I think about it. Which game do you reckon has the better water effect? This, Sonic Adventure, or Final Fantasy X I'm thinking of? I'd probably say this. Yeah. Like, this is like 2002 and it still looks pretty honkin' fantastic, if I do say so myself. I'm fairly certain even games nowadays don't have this good water effects. Anyways, something that I never really noticed as a kid for some reason just occurred to me that this whole splotch really is just Mario's face, isn't it? For some reason I never noticed this as a kid, because it got like where the main body of the thing is, you got the nose, then you got the mustache, and then there's the ears on the side, and there's the the marrow, and then here's the hat, and then someone tried to do an O-Wo, but wasn't able to do it correctly. Surely this is pure coincidence? Surely. Anyways, okay, nice to know that this doesn't actually do damage. I want to see him suffer. Okay, so it takes damage if he actually goes into the main... Okay. It's been a while since I played this. Again, I want to see him suffer. Look at him. He's been spending too much time with Inklings. Anyways, it's time for another thing which I couldn't help but notice. The prospect that's in, okay, so you can just dry it off here. Is this water odorless paint thinner, you reckon? Now you're all again, it really is just like me spending too much time with Inklings. Let's do it a little bit more before we end up chained to the one thing which I was gonna say. I've noticed that games around this time, Nintendo games especially, do have a habit of sort of saddling you with this character/game mechanic which you didn't necessarily ask for. There's this, and then there's Tricky in Star Fox Adventures. Those are like the two main ones to come to mind. And I guess the boats in Wind Waker, if you really want to go that route. That's an interesting thing to mention. Which do you think is the more insufferable, Fluid or Tricky? Melting Mario reeling paint for the time lapse video starts with just Mario screaming. Oh, I didn't actually notice. It was like Mario 64 gameplay in the bottom right, in the bottom left there. I just caught that. People find Flood annoying. I mean, I'm fairly certain you can definitely hear the, you can definitely feel the voice getting quite grating. Not sure why you do that, honestly. It's like, it's something that you do as a kid, but it's going to be interesting to see if it actually has any reason for you to use it as opposed to just going into the camera view for it. Scrolls through Mario 1, 3 World, and 64, no love for Tuvo. Well, yeah, it was all a dream, wasn't it? It was all a dream, and it didn't actually happen, even though we still get Shy Guys and Birdo. Try figuring that one out. Don't know down that either. Yeah. So it makes me wonder what the point of that even is. Oh, he said the funny thing. Do you want to hear my expression? No. No. I mean, I guess it's useful for... Oh, you can actually, you can just, I was gonna say maybe you can hold down the left key for that, but even then you can just, you don't have to hold it. Okay, so you do have to hold it down all the way for when you're scraping. So that's how that is. Yes, you gotta test your skills, Morrow. You gotta test them. Okay, here's the way you actually shoot. So just press the Y button to go into the saving mode, and then you can actually squirt real good. I think most occasions you just sort of run around holding. Oh. Okay, so I guess that's a little bit of an issue with my my analog sticks. Not my analog sticks, my my trigger buttons. Doesn't allow me, just it's either nothing or everything. We'll see how this pans out in the future, but for now, I don't think I've actually been over here. But yeah, screw screw possibly saving Toad from dying from paint poisoning. I want to go up this flagpole. You know, it's just like a casual Morrow game. I'm always going up and down flagpoles. Is there anything actually up here? Or Sunshine third person the OTS slot? Is he scaling? Yeah, I'm fairly certain he's used to climbing up and down flagpoles. That, and you probably watched Mulan once. Which one? I'll leave you to decide. Anyways, let's go and actually proceed with the Vigigum. There we go. That's the big emblem cleared up. I could have sworn I got rid of you. Okay, I guess it just comes back. So Yosin really more is tiny in comparison to a lot of things in Isle GameCube. I mean, to be fair, Peach doesn't seem necessarily much taller compared to Morrow. There's also that. Anyways, we've saved a residence. Now we just I'm kind of surprised these paint piranhas didn't come back in any meaningful way. You'd think they would. Yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you do the do. He's dead now. Thank goodness. I have saved Toad from lead poisoning from eating too much paint. And there we go, we got ourselves another lovely little discount Power Star. Bing bing wahoo. Obviously we're not going to be going for any blue coins this time around. We're just going to be getting as many shine sprites as we need to complete the game, plus maybe some extra ones if we feel like it.
Quite an unusual device.
Yeah, found it and skip.
I am Flood, glad to meet you.
You know, I just found it on the ground. I always love that one. What was it, Pinata? This one had the name on the top of my head. No, Pinata.
Court is now in session.
I can't believe it,
As
Mario.
you are no doubt aware, someone has been
You couldn't even get Phoenix Wright on hand. It's just been so... It's all happening so fast. Also, someone spilled chocolate all over the plaza. I think I already know the culprits. Has Willy Wonka been around here recently, or AI-generated Willy Wonka?
Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness.
I don't know, it seems like a fairly normal day in England.
Darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. The reason?
Mario's lawsuit's finally caught up to him. That and his crimes against humanity.
Is to blame. Behold this sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness.
It has to be bright and sunny in this hole. Ah, so you're not too big of a fan of this place either.
Among us, it is none other than Mario.
Objection!
Overruled.
Is it, I literally just love how he's just like, nah, who cares if you have actually any sort of logical argument? We want this man hanged.
Vile handiwork. Mario shall not be allowed to leave. Court adjourned.
Even the justice system fails the funny plumber man.
This appears to
And
be
they even
quite
just left him with the water.
Mario.
Like, why?
The analysis
Why would they let him keep
verifies
Flood?
that
Why would they let him
inhabitants
keep
are indeed
anything, even his
troubled by
cap?
pollution, but the pollution itself is not
Residents
the
can
main
kindly be chucked
problem.
into the bottomless pit.
Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct? It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are
Yeah,
the
have to
source of
spell it out
power
for all
on
the
Isle
kitty wings who
Delfino.
picked up this
They
Vigigum.
used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the Gravity incident has polluted the island and most of the Shine sprites have fled. There is
When
no longer
pollution
any
was
power
as
to
simple
support
as
the
just
peaceful
someone just
lifestyle of the islanders.
going around squirting
It is
paint
most
everywhere.
pitiable. The
You know, as
only way
opposed to just,
ensure the return of the Shine sprites is to
landfills
keep
just
the island
filled
from
with
becoming
all
any
the
dirtier.
refuse as a
The
monument to
perpetrator is likely at work even
a
as we speak.
wanton, blatant,
And you, Mario,
brazen
are being
urge to
treated
just
as a criminal.
consume
Tomorrow
and
we
dump
must do
everything.
our best to resolve this situation.
Yeah, makes no.
Go straight that way. You can't miss the mess, pal. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
And I will say, just basically getting arrested as soon as you set foot into the country for something that you may or may not have even done. Also, I imagine that little chocolate splat there is trying to I feel it's trying to tell me something. What could this symbol possibly mean? As we get to hear once more this cursed music once more. Then we go back to the whole plot for the rest of the game, despite the how town finds out multiple threats as its own group community identity. Yeah, I suppose in a way it is sort of like Sonic Adventure 2, where this whole identity theft subplot just sort of gets forgotten halfway through the game. I guess we get used to hearing all these Debs alerts, and oh look, Toad is. Damn it, Toad! This ain't chocolate. I thought we told you not to eat the paint. As I am seemingly accosted by all these discount inklings. Alright, let's just deal with the chocolate piranha fish. Little goopy creatures. The main job is to just jump you whilst you're actually trying to do something important. You know, this whole thing is sort of making me appreciate even more just how good the GameCube controller was. It's like even back then, the shoulder buttons were a lot more dignified compared to some normally.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
Oh, here we go. It all starts with this. A paintbrush containing the ultimate power.
Mario?
Now I know what's going on. Valanders are mistaking me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that princess? Say something, you fake plumber. Yeah, obviously this is a lot easier when you're actually able to squirt on the move, but unfortunately I am not. So best bet is to just sort of squirt and jump. I guess this is just how I'm gonna have to do it now. Where do you think he go? Whoa, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed. He's just using the paint to slow me down. Leon, help! Princess Peach has been of the Mushroom King. Also, yeah, I like how the news is in on this, but the police are doing nothing. Yeah, don't get them twisted. I'm trying to make do with this X-Bone controller, alright? Well, man, there are also a lot of fun interactions in this game, like the fact you can just squirt water on the ground and then using the slide super fast. It's nice. Get over here, you. This is gonna be a yep. I can already feel that this was a mistake. I mean, hopefully by next week I'll have this sorted so they can actually do it on console, because that's sort of what I wanted to do from the off. You know, that's sort of my thing. I've been wanting to. Oh, there we go. Well, not fair. Not fair, completely unfair. You shouldn't be allowed to use tools like that. What, as opposed to your paintbrush? I feel like that's also a tool. I mean, to be fair, you also kind of look like a tool. No, Peachy didn't. Yeah, the overdriven guitar, clearly evil. Solid 5 minutes to move and just stared. Yeah, oh. Well, there he goes. Burton says, are you okay? So it's like the reason I was in there is because of this fake plumber. Playing a legit cop, you might want to map your I'll have to keep that in mind. For now, though, I'm just going to continue. I'm sure I'll be able to manage, at least for this stream. Again, this is a little bit on short notice, unfortunately. Anyways, time for Bianca Hills. I will admit, in terms of presentation, this game always had sort of a special place in my... This is just one of those games which I didn't own, but played a fair bit as a kid. So needless to say, I have a lot of fond memories of this game, but more so just from someone who never actually played it in a proper sort of 100% capacity. I think, curiously enough, I don't think I've actually properly played this game to the... I've never beaten the final boss, or at the very least never managed to get to the point where I was able to get to the Koof Caverns at the end. So that's going to be a treat, because I've heard that whole segment is kind of terrible. So looking forward to that. It's like, oh boy, pain and suffering, my favorites. It's like, it's like shooting out these like chocolate ball-looking things, which underneath are just piranha heads. I wonder what this is hinting at. In the business, we call this foreshadowing. Maybe not. Also, I'm kind of curious to as to how this plays on the Switch, because I know this was part of a HD collection, which everybody hated due to the nature of its limited release. It's not that bad. Okay. Like, one could only hope. Yeah, again, I do have to wonder what kind of paint this even is, to the point where it can basically be undone with water. Like, it's not something you want to necessarily be using for portraits or anything like that, surely. In the same position around 7 years ago. Okay. Basically an emulated copy, people immediately spotted because Debug Q was present in Barrett. Gotcha. And yet they still wanted you to pay, like, what was it, $40? $60? I think 40 seems the number which pops into the top of my head. I think it's more just sort of the limited release that everybody hated it. I mean, it's... I'm fairly certain most people would have been fine if that collection was like 20. You know, considering the age of said games. Anyways, let's go back inside. The GameCube version of the game eventually is, and Switch doesn't have that. implying that that they're actually going to release the GameCube version of Mario Sunshine on the Switch too, because it's like, why would they do that when you could just buy 3D All-Stars off of eBay? You know what? Also, let me just see this Mr. is about. I think you're in need of a pair of my special sunshades. Then again, you're not ready. I think this is the first Mario game actually to feature alternate costumes, now that I think about it. Even if it is just Mario puts on some sunglasses and a shirt. I mean, it is a good shirt, I'll give him that. I just find it super funny. It's like, you got to basically, for the HD re-release of this game, basically it's an emulated port, which is the bare minimum, and then you get something like Tai 2 Bush Rescue, which, sure, may have some questionable decisions regarding how it upscales things for HD, but also just adds in, basically, additional content with alternate costumes and whatnot. It's like, it's night and day, honestly. You're not ready for the power of a shade. I do wonder if we'll ever be ready, considering what we're going to be doing. Now that I think about it, what would you all say is your favorite level in this game? Because the one which immediately sticks out in my mind, me personally, is Ricco Harbor. I mean, this one's also kind of pretty nice, but I think it's either this or Pinata Park, whichever one it is. I think there we go, just stand there in the sprinkles, and somehow, just being under a sprinkler magically restores all my water power. Try figuring that one out. What have you got to say, residents? The big-headed creature up there. It's like, oh yes, none of us can be bothered to deal with that thing up there, so can you just do it for us? Also, Mario, I don't know what you've been doing with those Inklings, but could you please stop? It's disturbing. I think Ricco Harbor a fair bit, but Serena Beach, like us. I mean, to be fair, I think everybody likes that one. I mean, I think I may be getting them mixed up. Is that the one with the hotel? Because I like the one with the hotel in it. Just the aesthetics of that one, always was a bit of a fan of. Okay. I just wasn't sure if you meant the one with all the cataquacks. Well, here he is. Everybody's favorite character from Mario Strikers Charged. Damn, how heavy does Mario have to be? It's like, the roof could handle Petey's weight fine, but adding Mario into the mix, all of a sudden, he's been eating too much spagoots. Too much spagoots. Alright, I'm fairly certain I know how this works. Also, funny how this windmill just has basically nothing in it. This boss fight was brought to you by Deviant Arts. Look at that. Brutal. Mario, yeah. That is certainly correct. Wait, this is literally all he does is just open his mouth to try and exude more of the chocolate stuff at you. Sorry, it's just the only thing that comes to mind when I see that brown paint is chocolate. Absolutely vile. Do it again. Let me guess, is it rule of phrase? I can't believe it, he's dead. He turned to chocolate. Well, I just happened to murder a poor innocent creature, all in a day's work for good old Morrow. Mama, I just killed a plant. So just thinking, just finding it so funny, just Mario turns to Tails. Don't see why it's so difficult having to kill a plant like that. So, I mean, I do it all the time. I don't see what kind of a fuss, why you're making such a fuss about it. Mario, that was literally my girlfriend I shot in the face. What, you actually made a girlfriend a plant? That's kind of messed up, buddy. What's a new area have open? Nah, but we're still gonna be in Bongo Hills for a little bit. It's time to go over there. Mario just looking at it, just mortified Tails having shot Cosmo. Don't see why you're making such a big fuss over it. Oh yeah, and there's more villages here, which are just covered in chocolate. I could do something to help them out, but nah. Nah. They don't deserve it. Oh boy. Yeah, I've heard these levels are also kind of quite infamous, so this is going to be quite an interesting venture. Especially the later ones. I am kind of scared, to be honest, when it comes to some of the later instances of challenges. Sandbird comes to mind. I have a lot of bad memories when it comes to Sandbird. So I'll just get that out of the way real quick. Yeah. Okay, so I do actually have a drop shadow here. Nice. Okay, so you're starting to rely on your booty floody. Let's see how you oh. Take note, Sonic Unleashed. I can't believe it. He was literally just, he just teleported out of it like something out of Invincible. Anyways, here we are. I think this is arguably one of the easier ones. The other wasn't so difficult. Now I just have to deal with Cubics. I'm not sure anybody remembers Cubics. It just, I remember as a kid seeing these and just thinking, oh hey, it's Cubics! Like with the colors and everything. Now it's time to see if Cubics will betray me here. The answer is no. Just seems to go on forever, doesn't it? Anyways, that one wasn't so bad. Yippee. Let's just keep right on trucking. And mainly this is more just something I tend to do, these sort of Mario games, just try to get everything in one level over and done with before moving on to the next. So let me know if you get bored of Bianco Hills, alright? Oh, I'm so glad you're safe, Mario. This vacation's just been a whirlwind of bizarre events. Yeah, I kind of want to go back. You know, the hotel isn't even running. How scandalous. I do find it funny, though. It's like, I come back from vacation, essentially, and my first thought is, it's not even been like 24 hours. I think it's time for another vacation. Okay, red coins time. Let's see, we're all... Okay. I don't think I necessarily bothered with the red coin levels back when I was a kid, so this is gonna be interesting. Interrabbiting. Riveting. There, you see, I actually got it that time. It's like I'm actively getting better as I play. Look at me, mother. Look at me. What's that? I'll just say, in terms of Mario's moveset, I love the spin jump. It's just such a fun little mechanic. Also, I see the blue coin over there. I see you over there. I rebuked you, Satan. Oh, there's so many blue coins around here. I rebuke all of you. This one is only mandatory 1 episode before any given area. Mother Nature just actively spitting. Oh yeah, that's right, the wind spirits, and can't believe it. Again, it really is just like being in any tourist trappy area, just pigeons constantly pooping everywhere. That also reminds me, like, I'm not sure if it was like a decade ago, but the holiday place that we tend to go to, we were in this sort of lakeside apartment at one point, and it was nice except for the fact that the backyard essentially tended to be crowded with ducks, and by proxy, it was constantly full of duck poop. It was just the entirety of just the back porch area, just nothing but duck poop. Needless to say, we didn't go back to one of those again. It is funny, honestly. Like, we've been to that place so many times, I'm not sure if I should necessarily give details as to where it is at the moment, but it's like, needless to say, we've been going there for like more than 20 years at this point, give or take. Yes, gross indeed. And it feels like it's getting to the point now where, assuming we can afford to go there, given nobody can afford anything anymore. There we go, up. Feels as though we're really sort of trying to sort of optimize our holiday trips there with all the stuff that we do, which tends to be stuff like, you know, going to do bowls and pottery painting, and, you know, maybe a day where we go to the swimming area, which I used to love as a kid. It's one of those things where it feels as though it's in desperate need of some renovations. There's not much about it has changed throughout the past 20 years. I mean, there's stuff that's being changed, but certain areas, needless to say, are in desperate need of some good old TLC, I'd say. Can't remember if I've already mentioned that before. Probably have. I'm not sure where this last brick point is. Shouldn't be too difficult to find. Okay, it's all the way over there. Okay, so it looks as though these platforms just move. Do they move? I'm gonna say they move just very slowly, but can I sneak over to the other side real quick? Okay, it does look to be moving. It's just at a tectonic rate. There we go. Nicely done. Not sure if that was the intended way, but it worked out all the same. Also, I love the fact that you can just go into a spin at any time. It's great. What? Oh, you gotta... Okay, that is kind of neat. Well, I admit, that is a neat detail. The fact that, well, of course I'd expect this sort of, quality from, you know, first-party Nintendo product. Just all these fun little environmental interactions with that. It's cool. I like that. Anyways. Red coin collected. I'm also wondering as to whether I want to do some of the extra stages. Like, I'm fairly certain I'm gonna have to try the Pachinko one out at some point. Like, that feels like it's, like I'm bound by fate to do it. Okay. Oh, he's back, and he's better than ever. Oh no. Look at what that pigeon did. Is this the rite of passage? Okay, fair enough. So I mean, to be fair, I have done the Pachinko thing before in the past, so it's not like I'm gonna be going into it completely blind. Anyway, this feels like a very accurate depiction of what that back porch looks like. It's like, look at it all. It just keeps going for miles. Okay, so guessing... Okay, so it is like that. Just... Okay, so it also just goes through the planks as well. That's how kind of the game to take that into account. Over here, I think. Go disturb his slumber. Already on it, just gotta wait for all the bird poop. The duck poop. Okay. It's just I don't necessarily remember this being a part of the this particular starfight. In fact, you actually had to get these balloon things and actually shoot them at him. It's kind of cute. Alright, get over here, you. A little to the left. A little bit down. There we go. Shot him in the head. Alright, it's go time, buddy. I think I'm gonna need some more water for this. Because I'm fairly certain his attack patterns are different. Ugh. Colonel! Snake, did you mean to tell me that you actually disturbed Petey Piranha? That's right, Colonel, I did. Snake, what is wrong with you? You doomed the both of us. How was I supposed to know, Colonel? Don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, where is he? What is he? How is he? Oh, there he is. So I'm guessing the thing is you just have to hit him with the okay, you just have to hit him with the balloon things. Yep, he's just sort of standing there menacingly. Oh, he's actually picked up a few new moves. I can't believe it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to get some more coins at this rate. He took me to the Twister Zone. So, just want to check something from good old Mars 64. Okay, so your health isn't restored between going underwater and re-emerging from the water. Good to know, good to know. So I am basically dead. Like flowers. I'm fairly certain that I can just, again, another cute sort of environmental detail. Just, you know, you gotta water all the flowers. You know, because this is just that sort of game. Or maybe not. Dying. I think this might actually be our first death somehow. You, Farmer Maggot, do you have any coins that he can point me to? I do gotta wonder how all these pincers plan on dealing with all these monsters and whatnot, just without Morrow's help. He is I'm a tire, Luigi. Luigi, I turned myself into a tire. I'm Tire Mario. Ah, good grief. Let's see, where is he now? Gotta ask myself the question. Where is he now? Oh. Alright, get... What even is this, by the way? This weird-looking balloon animal. Like, is this some kind of weird-looking pig thing? Never quite understood what these things are supposed to be. Also, I'm about to die. Oh, right in the face. Oh, and he's even bought friends. Oh, that's how you get coins. Pretty neat. Get over here, you. It's timed. We're gonna get him eventually, just you wait and see. Again, not sure how the residents are supposed to deal with this without Mario's help. Just sort of running around panic like, what have you wrought? Now, maybe Mario is the menace they all think he is. You know, just bringing the wrath of the PD Piranha down on them. I mean, I'd be cursing Mario's name too at that rate. Alright, open wide, big fella. Time for that old familiar feeling. Well, so this is going to be another rule of 3 thing where I'm going to have to do that like 3 more times, because I feel as though I haven't exactly been the most sprightly when it comes to this whole fight. Again, I guess it's something that comes with practice. I will give her this, though. All things considered, the movement in this game I do quite like. Movement is quite fun. Just... all things considered, I do still find, just sort of the main sort of meat and potatoes of this game quite fun. This is quite a... just, especially with how inventive it gets with a lot of its mechanics. Just, something that I wish more games would do. Just, you got the fundamentals, and then you see how the fundamentals interact with all this all these wacky, goofy gimmicks and whatnot. I'm just thinking in terms of Sonic-wise. Pump has seems to have no effect. Thank you for your input. Truly, immensely valuable input there, Flood. Definitely what we needed in this situation. Oh yeah, I think I've actually weighed him down somewhat. It's like he can no longer fly. There we go. It was a slow and painful experience, but we got there in the end. Turn to chocolate. And of course it has to go like 1,000,000 miles away. I could very easily die in all that time, you know? You're lucky I made it this far. Also, gotta love how pixelated the paint effects look at it all close up. It's like this is another instance where you can sort of tell these games were made to be played in a CRT. To be honest, I can't help but wonder if there is actually a means for me to actually stream my OBS setup from a CRT. I mean, probably, but Imagine actually having to use my PC with a CRT TV. That would just be, kind of cursed. Yeah, it's the secret of the Dirty Lake. Somehow gotta get all the way over there, I see. Oh boy, here comes the pain. Do you have I earned my sunglasses yet? The legit way or the cheese way? Well, we'll see when we get there. Because I imagine the legit way is going to be, well, I'm fairly certain the cheese way exists for a reason, right? At least that's what comes to mind. I don't think I've actually ever been over here before. We got this whole setup going on right here. Oh, I can actually get up onto this wall. Nice. Another detail that I quite like is that you can actually see other levels from other levels. Like, there's obviously Rico Harbor, there's Pinata Park. You know, this is something that I always quite appreciate about this game. Just how interconnected each of the levels feel. Also, wait. Okay, so I guess I just get the rocket nozzle early on. I'm not sure this is how you're supposed to get it, but here it is anyways. It's like my favorite mechanic from Cursed Halo. I'm probably gonna regret picking this up, aren't I? Mind you, they don't make any sense location. Well, yeah. Okay, so I think I can just get back up there, right? There we go, nice and easy. And of course there's another blue coin up there, which I'm not going to bother with. I'm feeling sort of lost here at the moment, to be honest. It's like, I don't think this was the way I was intended to go. Like, what even is up here, I gotta wonder. Because it, like, leads all the way... Oh, it's just a blue coin. Swan dive. I wonder, can you actually use... Okay, you can't use the swan dive with the thing. Okay, then. Interested, I've never personally done the legit way. I'm curious to see how you do this. Well, first off, let's try this. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. And there we go, we got the turbo nozzle. I'm not sure if that was the cheese method or not. Anyways, let's go through here. Oh, we get the turbo nozzle, only for it to immediately get taken away from us. Well, here we are again. That was pretty much... Oh. Okay. I was thinking with the cheese way, it was going to be something a little bit more intricate, as opposed to just rocket nozzle go brrr. I'm probably going to need a lot of these. I do quite like the aesthetic of these secret levels. Reminds me of that one sort of toy box level from Mario Galaxy. Whoop. Look both ways before you cross the streets. Oh, you're throwing diagonals in there to be quirky. I am not afraid, because it feels as though traction-wise, at the very least, this feels a lot better than Mario 64, and I almost want to say Oh, that was a mistake. Usually don't take the rocket nozzle, it works all the— okay. Since I didn't realize you could actually just get the rocket nozzle in the first level. Physics, you're either your friend or your worst enemy. I'll try to keep that in mind, because I've heard that these levels can get notably frustrating. Swan dive! At the very least, I'm kind enough with the one-ups. So that— damn it, Luigi, where the hell are we? There we go, that works. You may not look it, that I am semi-competent at the Red Man. I've played his games before. Just not this one as much. Probably gonna have to stream Galaxy at some point now that I think about it. Feels better than 64. Well, I mean that in more sort of the case of you aren't constantly slipping and sliding off of every single slope. Because I have been playing a fair bit of Mario 64 co-op recently, just to try out the mods, and constantly sliding on every single angle is— whoa! Mistimed that. I can't believe it, Mario is dead. Just like, Luigi, this is what you wanted, right? This was my promise I made to you. I really gotta stop just focusing on diving constantly, because it feels like it doesn't— it's doing me more ill than good. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. It's like you got all these walls here, Luigi. You gotta use the walls, you gotta do a wall bang. Hey, Mario, I don't know what you're talking about. This ain't CSGO. That's not what I mean, Luigi. You gotta bang yourself off the wall, Luigi. What does Waluigi have to do with this, Mario? That's not what I mean, Luigi. We stop taking me out of context, Luigi. It's— ah, good grief. Alright, gonna do it right this time. Hopefully. I don't know, just— it feels as though that's just become my default voice for Mario now. Also, not sure if you can actually use spin on the screws here. I don't want to risk it. Though I do fancy a biscuit. Whoop! Okay, we're doing it. I'm making it, Luigi. Watching you play is giving me a cult. I'm guessing you play this more by the book then, not as foolhardy as me. Alright, here we go. Or is it just that normally playing through these levels gives people a cold sweat? Because I can definitely see that. I suppose that's the joy of playing these games suboptimally, just the entertainment factor that comes with them. Way more risky— okay. I mean, to be fair, you had a lot more experience with this than me, so you probably know when and when not to ball. I can kind of see that. Whoop. I do gotta wonder, how many times do you have to listen to this song on repeat before you become a sleeper agent? Because I'm fairly certain the frustration these levels causes has resulted in that at some point. Like, I'm fairly certain it has, anyways. Alright, in your own time, buddy. It's not like I got an island to save or anything. What am I saying? Those guys can go straight to hell before they die. Whoa! That would have been so awesome if that worked. It would be so awesome. It would be so awesome. Oh yeah, something else which I couldn't help but note when it comes to this game. All the Sonic games on the GameCube run at 60 FPS. But when it comes to the first-party Nintendo consoles, aside from like Melee, they all run at 30. I mean, to be fair, looking at how I play, I can see this not so much giving off cold sweat energy, but more so just sort of, aneurysm energy. Just watching this gives people aneurysms. Again, very thankful that this level is quite, generous with its one-ups. Grass like smash the control like Maita. Well, again, you have a lot more you have a lot more experience at this than me, so I can't exactly blame you. But I'm not sure if you mean that more sort of in I want to play kind of context, or this gameplay is infuriating me kind of context. Because I can sort of get both. It's like, as janky as this game is, it does have its fun moments. Unfortunately, this is not one of them. Saying that, in terms of frustrating levels, I've played worse. I played a lot worse. Anyway, yeah, more norm. Well, I'm thankful for that in any case. Whoop. Luigi, where am I going? I'm lost. This way, I think. Over here. That was a mistake! Oh, you can go into first-person mode to dive, like you... Mario off going to finish the fight. Made some stupid mistakes in this game. I'm playing it since... Really? Let me see. Mario just be like, where are we dropping, Luigi? Up we go. I mean, to be fair, I think by the time this is over, I'm going to have mastered the wall jump. Because it feels a fair bit more intuitive than 64 at the very least. Whoop. Then you just go... Yeah, because you have that little bit of an instance where you just stick to the wall, as opposed to in 64 where it's like, you gotta be like, perfect. You gotta be like perfect when you go bang off the wall, otherwise it just doesn't work. I'll type it to... No, we're not doing that anymore. We don't talk about that game anymore. It's not legal in the States. Whoop, whoop. Mistimed it. To think, the entire stream is just going to be made up of this level. I'm getting impatient. I know what I got. Hush now, hush. I have the perfect. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, I think that's how you do that. See, that went by a little bit more smoothly. I think I got that one down pat now. And I was thinking Cubix was going to be the one to do me in. I'm curious as to what the whole clouds, all the clouds here are for, because I'm fairly certain in some levels they can also act as platforms, so it's like, is there a platform? Well, there is probably a platform challenge here for those who really want to give themselves a brain aneurysm playing this game. Okay, I think I got it. Whoa! Finally! The whole level is the platforming. Gotcha. Well, it's over now at the very least. We can move on to the next one. That's, then I mean, would have been hilarious if you overshot this. Hush. Hush. I know that's going to happen at some point, but hush. Look at that. We still have, like, a profit in lives after all those deaths. Anyways, let's go in here to, episode 7. It's time to finally take the fight to Shadow. You gotta wonder what he's doing just standing out here in the open. Alright, get over here, you! I found you, faker! There he is, just kind of... Yeah, he is just kind of, isn't he? Oh. Clipped him a little. Do you find it funny how this is just the complete opposite of the, all the Cosmic Clone stuff from the Mario Galaxy games, where it's like the evil Mario duplicate, you're trying to kill him as opposed to them trying to kill you. Why? He's just standing there menacingly. I'm not done with you yet! Just feel like, oh, I see you're not just a plumber. Oh, I am clipping him a little bit. I am clipping him. He's the coolest. That's another thing I've been thinking of, actually. When it comes to streaming more Sonic games, I'm probably just going to stream them in English, because that's more sort of... Whilst I do prefer the Japanese, I feel just for streaming convenience and just because it's more so what I grew up with, I'm probably just going to stick to English. It's easier that way. That's, and we'll probably still get more laughs out of it. How resilient is this fake plumber? I think he's got, like, actual pain, which requires Finner to, Oh, he's dead. I'll remember this. Not bad for an imposter. You're not even good enough to be my fake Mario. I'll make you eat those words. There we go. There we go. That's one Shadow Mario fight down. Yep, it's still pointing me towards Rico Harbor. Anyways, I think it's... Let's try doing episode 8. Which is, like, supposed to be the hard one. You see this 2 more is not just question it. Oh yeah. They're too busy chuckstering themselves. Oh. Oh boy, it's time for another Red Coins challenge. Oh, so that's what that whole, Bungie thing was about earlier on. I was wondering what that was for. So now we know it's for this challenge. It's for this Chips challenge. I don't think anybody remembers the Chips challenge. Neither do I. It just sort of came to mind. Let's go this. Yeah, I'm guessing we gotta start over where we got the rocket nozzles first time. Also, gotta love how you just kick durians around here like footballs. Also, I wonder what all these fruits are doing here. Like, we got durians, we got nanners, we got some muskmelons. That was it. That was it. Muskmelons. You can tell this game is Japanese. I don't think I'm gonna be bothering with the rocket. Actually, I probably should get the rocket nozzle, just in case I fall off. There we go. It was kind enough to refund the water as well. Thank you, rocket nozzle. I'm just going to just get up to that one, huh? Alright. Rocket away! Rocket! Oh, so there's also oh, right, there's red coins on the thing as well. It's like, oh, what's that? You were having fun with this particular mission. Not anymore. I do quite like how this particular theme is sort of reorchestrated for some of the levels. Like, well, mostly Rico Harbor. And I wish they did it with more, to be honest. Whoa, that was close. Okay, so there's a red coin over there. No! Also, yeah, the rocket nozzle doesn't seem to work in the water. Just makes Mario just go. Yeah, rocket nozzle really is quite what's the better option here? Also, what are you doing? Can't you see I'm a busy man? A busy man in a busy world. Okay. Okay, it doesn't seem... Okay, there's one red coin over there. Correction. 2 red coins up here. Guess they really were planning on you using the, There we go. I was about to say, it really does feel like they were planning on having you use the rocket nozzle for this whole bit. Okay, so there is fall damage. Yeah, I think in terms of all the nozzle attachments, I think rocket might be my favorite. I mean, granted, we haven't had much time to mess around with turbo time, so my mind will probably change in a bit. Just yeah, I'm liking rockets. So close. I don't know, so far this still feels like a game I can't necessarily be met. Also, what's going on over there? The Guardian. It's like, he tells both truth. He always tells the truth and always lies. We can't necessarily get anything good out of him. He's just gives off mixed signals constantly. There we go. There we go. We got it there in the end. Number 6. Time to get number 7. Yeah, it really feels as though the rocket nozzle kind of trivializes this, doesn't it? He always tells the truth even when he lies. Oh yeah, it's the Skitterer things from Wet Dry World, I think. They look like them. Probably a fair bit more annoying in this game compared to that one. Come in hot. I'll get you eventually. There we go. Oh, it just clips through... It just clips into the building. Nice. Yeah, I gotta go see now. I gotta go see what that whole, what that guy's story is. I am curious now. Now, my curiosity has been piqued. I need to know. Back up, you get... Not yet. I gotta see how this pans out. I gotta know the Guardian story. Let me guess it. Lily pad. I know this is a thing in the Coop Caverns. Yes, there we go. It's like the one time you actually hold down the R button to actually do it properly. And there he is. There he is. There is the Guardian. The Cliff Spring Cave, and it's open. Enter by all. Oh. You know, I'm just gonna take the turbo nozzle and leave. Can't hold on much longer. Yeah, I did always like this one as a kid. Just being able to just plow across the water like that. Obviously on land it's not... Don't feel it's as useful. Also, what's your deal? What's your deal, sir? Really gone use of things around... well... I'd think so. Also, yeah, to think that Mario introduced the boost before Sonic did. It's crazy. It's like once... I know, it just feels as though a lot of times Mario tends to, be more Sonic-like. It's like even in Odyssey, where infamously it's able to have better rolling physics. But now I see what I gotta do. And that's get the hover nozzle. For the long and arduous climb up the windmill. This does not bode well. This is not good. Come on, up we get, up we get. This is why I really need to work on my spin jumps a little bit more. There we are, back to where we were, in theory. This also kind of remind me of shipwrecks from Time of the Tasmanian Tiger as well. Just mostly the whole climbing up a spirally structure thing with holes in it, which you have to platform up. There we go. 9. Okie doke. Now we finally go on to Rico Harbor. It's like, Mario, we've been wanting you to get over this for like years already. Can you please get out of Blanco Hills? No. Pindipal. The boat, the Bothus, west of town, has disappeared. I hear that, Shine Sprite. Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna have to get in there via the sewer system, so... Another little thing that I did kind of like about this game, just a whole sewer system for you to just navigate through. Look at this. It even has the underground theme. Because we just can't get enough of all this sort of nostalgia baiting, can we? Okay, so it looks like this now it's over here. Yeah, this feels like a bit of a dead end, honestly. Alright, back we go. Okay, fairly certain this just, oh. Okay, that just leads over here. Again, don't mind me just getting used to the sewer system. Assuming this is the sewer system. Probably good that it doesn't actually... Oh. Probably good that it doesn't actually showcase what's down here, because I imagine tomorrow, at the very least, that would be the stuff of nightmares. Also, hidden manhole in the sand. Let's go over here. Okay, just leads back to the police station. Whoa, this place is amazing. Okay, so this is how you get up here normally. I see. I was wondering about that. Yes, I know. The Bothos is gone. Just give me a sec, alright? I'm trying to navigate in order to get up to, fix more of your dumb island. Why is there a sewer pipe leading all the way out here? Actually, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? I was gonna... I don't even have to... Oh. No, I got a blue coin. No, the run is ruined. I've ruined everything. This isn't what I wanted. The first omen. Yeah, I think I'm just not gonna bother with any of the overworld sprites. I mean, aside from... Like, all I really need to do is just all the ones in the actual levels. I don't need to get any more. I mean, aside from trying out Pachinko, obviously, but aside from that, it's like... I am not obligated to do anything else. Kindly leave me alone, sir. I'm trying to sleep. Fairly certain there's a way for you to break in here normally. This box looks breakable. Oh, it just leads to another blue one. Where does this one lead? Oh, just over here. Okay. Sprites and Delfino are the... Oh, okay. I suppose that makes sense. And I'm guessing this is the one that we... Yep, this is it. I was lied to. There is no sprite up in the tower. Oh, that's right, I need the turbo nozzle. Okay, I basically wasted a whole bunch of... Anyways, let's go and beat up another thing. In lots and lots of steamy oil by the looks of it. I mean, it does look a fair bit like what oil is supposed to look like, at least in children's media. Getting the cage sprite... It's like, I'm fairly certain it's going to come to me eventually, because I do remember getting a fair few of these sprites. It's just coming back to me now. There we go, problem solved. Oh, he's back for round 2. Okay, so this is an even stronger variant, I guess. Are you done? Yeah, he's done. Black Dog will get you wherever you are. Well, that's a reference to something I am not the most privy to, at least at the moment. Anyways, we go in here, and we get Tom Nook's overweight uncle. Quiet. That would be madness. It's like, yes, the whole island is in peril, and yet these guys are just hogging all the shine sprites. The true villains of the story. Not sure why they thought this was a good idea. Anyways, guessing we just, there we go. Now we go to, the harbor level. willingly withhold 25. We're like literally holding the entirety of the island for ransom at that rate. That's redonkulous. Gotta make a living somehow. Well, yeah, but not by keeping the whole island hostage. Yeah, I'm guessing you only get these when you have a certain amount of sprites. Like 50 or something. Not sure what's going on with those boats. Anyways, I always did quite like Rico Harbor, at least in terms of aesthetics. Also, didn't realize there was a manhole cover here when I was a kid. So like I can literally just bypass the entire platforming challenge. Lucky me. And then I can just jump up here and give Mario a brain aneurysm. Let's see what's over here. Yep, just giving Mario even more brain damage. Glad I wasn't imagining the boats there. I'm not sure if that's a quirk of just the way I'm playing this, or if it really is just the case that the boats do just sort of get a little quirky like that. Okay. Well, guess I'll just have to go back to the very beginning. Woe is me. So what you do with the blueprint in this game is pretty twisting if it was made out of paint. Yeah, from what I recall, it is quite violent. Anyways, onto the boats. Still love all this corrugated riveted metal. And there's something about that always just seems the most nostalgic to me. Yeah, we don't need to flip through the gate though, do we? Flute. We gotta go over here. Okay, I do appreciate that at least you don't have to just hold the A button in order to get to this point. Or just hang on to the bars. Also, it's like, oh no way, boys! This is just like Super Mario World. You remember that scene, all the levels from Super Mario World where they have to climb, they have to go for all the monkey bars, right? You remember? And so a weird concept is dropped afterwards. Egan's invention being a big thing. Yeah, it's like they mention it once, and then just don't mention it. It's also mentioned as just sort of a wink and a nod sort of thing. Yeah, with more subtlety than a Flynn script. It's like, oh hey, yeah, there's just I mean, to be fair, I suppose it's at least so compared to a lot of Flynnisms. It's just like, yeah, it was just this kooky old man in a white coat. Which, obviously, if you didn't play Luigi's Mansion, it's like, okay, that's just kind of an interesting detail, nothing really all that intense. And then you play Luigi's Mansion and you come back to it, it's like, oh, no way, boys! It's all connected. We got the Mario in-game Egatomatic universe. I don't know, I thought it was a kind of a neat detail. There we go. Lovely jubbly, and oh hey! Another elements for which I need to use the hose. Come on! Morrow, hurry! Mario couldn't survive the yellow submarine challenge. I'm guessing this isn't where I'm supposed to be, honestly. Never knew that submarine was there and could be moved. Really? I mean, it's fairly obvious from where I'm sitting. Also, I'm not sure if any of the nozzles aside from Turbo One actually increase your movement speed in the water. Feels as though squirting while climbing doesn't help either. Anyways, let's see what happens when I go over here. just uncover the first of the manholes. What's your deal, buddy? Can't even get my work. It's just like looking at this, I can just imagine the US government looking at this and just like, we have to take it. The Isle Delfino is now officially part of the United States. Whether it wants to be or not. It's like, I heard someone mention oil. Mine now. Yeah, what was I say though? At the very least, for stuff I can call it 5. This isn't the BP oil spill. At the very least, you know, you have to be thankful for small mercies. Okay. Whoa! I just straight up clips through the thing. Okay. Oh, and you get. I rebuke you, Blue Coin. Get away from me. I'm not interested in your wares. I'm not interested in peddling your nonsense. Okay, here we go. I'm not even sure I'm going the right way. I'm just going whatever way seems right to me. Also, hey, Blumper. I remember you from Mario 1. Oh, I guess... Okay, so it was going the right way. This looks awfully suspicious. Look at all this oil, it's leaking everywhere. Or is it oil? It just looks like oil. Anyways, there we go. That's how you do it. And then we just, rip its arm off. It's also implied this thing originally had like 9 legs. Deep oil spill, blue pinata. You got that right. Here, observe as I just rip your arm. Yeah, I can see why some people would say this is kind of brutal. Because it's not like with crabs where they can regenerate their legs. Fairly certain this guy can't. Squids can't regenerate their legs. Yeah, this is pretty honkin' brutal. Just gotta squirt his face. Oh, he's got them Venusaur eyes. Look at that. I'm just gonna try and pop your cork. Oh no, he's dumping everywhere. Okay, so he can regenerate his legs, apparently. Good to know. I think it just made him more angry. Must find a way to fight it. What do you think? What do you think I'm doing, Flood? I'm fighting for my life over here. I need you to go to the bathroom. You're inking yourself. Ink is coming out of your mouth hole. Yeah. What the hell, man? What the hell? Not yet. I don't want to do it. I can literally smell you from here. There we go. You're inking yourself. Yep, just rip its beak off and, Well, at least he's got one arm left. Yeah. I can see why people would feel bad for the poor little guy. Also, can't help but notice that with a lot of these levels, I'm fairly certain you fight the boss for it twice. Also, wow. Really didn't do too well on that boss, huh? Also, fairly certain a lot of these voice clips are just taken from Mario 64. Like, I'm fairly certain the Yahoo is at the very least. Little guy just wanted to exist. Yeah, he just wanted to chill in his house made of shipping containers. Okay, so I'm guessing that's where we're headed next. You know, I'm just going to, do that real quick and then we'll come back. You know, so I'm not constantly bothered of like, hey, you forgot to clean the lighthouse. Also, this feels like the fastest way to get around. I will say as well, I am quite nostalgic for a lot of areas in this game, mostly just because of how they're portrayed in Brawl. Because of course this level was also brought back in Brawl. Or should I say introduced, along with the concept of swimming and tripping. Oh, I see. Can you stop? Okay, so it just spawns a whole bunch more of his mates. I think this might be the last time we actually have to do this, though, from what I recall. Yeah, this whole aiming view just makes it so much easier. There we go. Toad, what did I say about eating the paints?
That's Mario.
You're welcome. In fairness, at the very least, we get the other nozzles in the overworld eventually, right? At least fairly certain. I think this game is every plumber's power fantasy. Maybe not this one. Probably something like Galaxy. Well, you know, just seeing Mario's Final Smash and Brawl just spurting out fireballs everywhere. Loop! Oh boy! Oh boy, it's time for everybody's favorite. It's time for blumper surfing. Everybody's favorite. Okay, we gotta go into the tunnel. Fairly certain the Urkel one is the fastest one, so I'm gonna go with the Urkel one. Oh, it's fitting for me as well. What have you got to say for yourself, Mr. Man? The big... You don't want to be calling yourself Big Daddy these days. Big Daddy waives all liability for accidents. Yeah, just like everybody else on this island, he's absolutely deplorable. Anyways, away we go. Go ahead and jump on the blumper you like best. Show me some super blooper surfing and you win yourself a prize. Alright, time to suffer. Of course, this is a race. We gotta get around this whole course in enough time, otherwise we die, I guess. I imagine this is gonna be quite... Oh, they have moving blocks as well! It's like they have some corners that go left and then some corners that go right. Somehow Mario died horribly from that. Trouble with the trolley, eh? Yeah, I can see why everybody hates these pinazas. Absolutely loathsome creatures. Okay, so you want to take... You really want to have room to steer, I'm noticing. So, I guess, around the outside, which gives me time to, die. Also, there's no one-ups here, as far as I'm aware, so... Time to suffer. This might be our first game over. Also, why does this music constantly sound like a phone's ringing? I'm not sure if you can hear that. Pick the... Okay, so you want me to pick the Lilo? Alright, I'll pick the Lilo. If you insist, I'll pick the Lilo. This one, the purple one was the best one, but fine, we'll go Lilo. Okay, this thing corners, a fair bit more vigorously. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. It's like European squid versus American squid. Well, this is the European one because it actually goes around corners. Well, at least I know which one to use now. Also, this guy just must be the most scummy of all the Pinatas on the island, whereas willingly withholding a shine sprite, which everybody needs in order for this civilization to work. And yet this guy's just holding it, just like, nope, nope, need like a prize for my stupid Blumper race. Like, I don't care what happens to the ecosystem, just want to have a dumb prize for my dumb race. Yeah, this thing really corners like a housefly. Look at that. Wow. I'm guessing you get another shine spray if you get this under a certain time limit. Super duper deluxe cool. There we go. 11. Good grief. Like, we've been at this for like over... Also sub 30, right. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. Oh. It looks so goofy, look at that. Let's see, can I jump into that? Princess Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom has... Oh, I don't think I was supposed to come over here yet, but whatever. Yeah, there she is again. That red plumber again, of all places. Also, what's up with that freaky tongue? I don't think the figure has any... Don't think the real Mario has one of those. Whose clown car is this? Haha, he says Pingas. It sounds like he's saying Pingas Island. He also looks like a Pingas. Yeah, we're not gonna be going over here just yet. Looks like Bowser the damn thing. Repairs to the typhoon damaged exhaust port on the western shore have been completed. An investigation of the Pina Island is scheduled to begin soon. We're gonna go back to the harbor though. It's like, yeah, Peach can wait. It's like, we've been for this plenty of times before. It's like, nothing ever happens when I actually go over to rescue, so I can spend all the time I like getting stars and shine sprites and whatever. Anyways, it's time for a climbing challenge. I'm worried now. You're making this sound like this is going to be difficult. Let me guess, I can climb on... I can just... Yep. That's what I thought. Chicken noodles. I don't know, just that's stuck in my head for the longest time when it comes to this particular song. Try to catch me, you fiend! Really does seem like something out of Rayman 2, honestly, getting chased up a climbing thing by spiders. In your own time, buddy. Not like I got places to be. There we go. Okay, so you just slide down this thing constantly. Good to know. Just curious. Oh boy, that's obviously a good sign. I have good feeling about this particular stage now. I imagine it's... To be fair, this does kind of remind me a fair bit of Unleashed, where you also had to deal with these sort of things which you constantly had to slip down. To be fair though, I still prefer the ones from Adventure. Oh, Game, what are you talking about? I already got the rocket nozzle in the first level. What do you mean, game? What do you mean? Or it's just a thing where I have to unlock it in every level? Is that how it's gonna be? Is that how it's gonna be? Where I'm gonna have to unlock the rockets in every single stage? I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Oh hey, it's discount. I see those discount cheat sheets. Look at those. So I think I want to be going over there. The question is, how do we go over there? That way. Probably wasting too much water doing this, but oh well. Will you stop looking at me like that, sir? I'm trying to save the city. You know, because that's what heroes do, even if just like with Carlos / Lumios, it goes completely unthanked. My actions are completely unrecognized. Oh, there we go. There's the rocket nozzle. I see. So that's how it is. Boing, boing. Nope, not this time, Satan. Not this time. Okay. Where's he coming from? Where's he going? Good luck trying to catch me. Oh, I can see why some people might find this annoying. And in with a flourish. Yeah. That's how it's done. You took the long... Thanks for completely crushing my spirits, Val. Much appreciated. My day has been ruined. Anyways, I'm guessing it's time for another secret level. Yep, gotta climb all the way up that tower. Well, at least there seems to be a fair bit more wildlife here now that the oil spill is starting to get cleaned up. You know, trying to look on the bright side here because that's all I can manage at this point. Skip the Great Middle Platform would be secret. Yep. Secret level. Anyways. Okay, so jump is not high enough for me to get over there. Let's see, did I actually break the boxes over here, or did I not? This would have been stupid of me not to. Okay, we're good. I wonder what this... That just an old thing that you... Okay, so it is a blue coin thing. I am not going to touch that with a barge pole. This is over here. What's this here? No, get away from me! Alright, guessing it wants me to wall jump up here. Camera, can you please work with me for once? I changed my mind and I'm not going up that way. I rebuke you, Satan. Alright, this way has to be it, surely. There we go. That's how you do that. In we go. Time for more pain. You know, I do have to wonder how Mario even gets the, Oh look, this is the Mario sprite in the background as we navigate all the wooden blocks. My favorite. I don't know, for some reason these wooden blocks are the main things I remember from these secret stages. That and copious amounts of alcohols. Whoa, Nelly! Just went like a bajillion miles an hour for like a femtosecond. Alright, let's see what happens when I nail all these in. Again, really do appreciate that they brought this aesthetic back in Galaxy. Yep, there he is. Mario to Jumpman Orno. It's not delivery, it's the Jumpman. You heard of Man of Steel, now get ready for Age. I've got cheeks of steel. I really got to stop doing this, because, oh, I mean, saying that, so far it has been working. Even if it's not slightly panic-inducing. Whoa! That felt good. Like, is that what the gem that it's called a flow state? Because I think I accidentally hit that when you nail the platform. Oh, definitely, definitely. Flow states. Maybe you know it. All right, it's Gooper Blooper as opposed to Goober Blooper. I'm gonna call him Goober Blooper from now on, just because. Okay, so it looks as though this whole thing is based around the rocket, I was gonna say rocket wisp, but that's Sonic. The rocket nozzle, there we go. First we gotta get over there somehow. It's like, yeah, this whole place is starting to get cleaned up, but at the same time, there's all sorts of evil-looking enemy spiders just crawling around. Well, I admit, that whole thing doesn't exactly mark this as a desirable tourist destination, to be perfectly honest. Jeez, that rocket nozzle just went like a mile high. There we go. Alright. I messed up. There we go, and then it would help if I hit the right button. There we go. Alright, Blumper, it's your... Alright, Blumper, it's time for round 2. Guessing I gotta, keep my... Be mindful of my distance from the boss. Bats are just constantly squirt him in the face. Splatoon. It's like I've been making Splatoon jokes constantly this whole time, and now they're coming back to roost. You know, this time I'll probably try and leave you with more arms than last time. How about that? All right, here we go. You're inking yourself. I need you to go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm guessing that's sort of the tech way of speeding through this boss fight. Just squirting him with the water so he hits you faster. Sa. Oh. Okay, that's not how you do that. Alright. Alright, I think I got it. I think I got it. Away you go, back to the depths with V. I like to think that Shine Sprite was basically completely uninvolved with that boss fight. It was just sort of hanging in the air and just like, oh, something's actually going on down here. Jeez Louise, Mario, what are you doing to that squid? Don't want to talk about it. Wahoo. Wahoo! Yeah, needless to say, his wahoos are, in my eyes at the very least, still inferior to the original Wahoo proprietor. There you go. Back in we go. He's like, we've beaten the Gooper Blooper. What's next? Oh, it's this one. I have heard horror stories about this particular star, so this is going to be interesting. Pain. Yep, pain without end. Unadulterated. Yeah, I can certainly imagine. So, which of these lovely squids would you recommend me taking this route? Would you recommend Lello again for the cornering? Would you prefer me going Urkel for speed, or looking for any inputs in order to make this as least painful as possible? Okay, so stick with Lello. Alright, here we go. Here comes the pain. It really feels as though your cornering is really quite sensitive here. Where am I going now? It's like, where am I? Who am I? How am I? Okay, there's... Okay, so I can at the very least assume there that Mario drowned. There's that. Oh, and I just get booted right back to the start, huh? Don't even get a restart. It's just like, nope, you have failed objectively at the Red Coin Challenge. You are therefore banished from Rico Harbor. until you decide to come back in. There we go. Also, it must be painful for Mario to teleport into each level where he just gets like Star Trek, like disassembled, has all his atoms just sort of disassemble and reassemble. Like, traveling between levels for Mario must be absolutely painful. Just having all your atoms just like divided and then put back together again. Must be a harrowing experience each time. Like, Luigi, I've already died like 17 times trying to get into this level. What, is it a hard level? No. Luigi, have you ever had all your atoms all at once just completely separated and then reassembled? I don't know, Mario. I can't say that I have. Then don't talk to me about this, Luigi. Oh. Real Mario died outside of Bianco Hills. Oh, second try. Now it's time for the hard part. Just get back on the thing and hit the shine sprite. The funny thing about that is that I predicted it would happen and it happened anyway. So many such occurrences. And the funny thing is that I'm fairly certain this isn't even the most painful mission in the entire game, right? At least that's the impression I'm getting. Alright. Again, with the Lello squid, this doesn't feel nearly as bad. Okay. Like, this feels manageable. I think this time around I might actually get it. Emphasis on might. Whoa. Never mind. Well, we'll just keep... It's time for me to hit my head against another wall. My favorite. Well, at the very least, there's no thing just like, no cutscene when going back to Delfino Plaza. It's just boots you right back, so... That's not the worst thing. Welcome to the end of the stream. Relax, relax. I'm just gonna keep going. It's not... I'm confident that this is going to be possible. It's like I basically did second time round, right? How hard can it be? That last coin, though, I will admit, is pretty evil. I'll just say that. Just putting it between the two boats, but you have to jump through, that's kind of cruel. Cruel and unusual behavior from Miyamoto. So the first 6, I'm fairly certain, are fairly tame to get. Look at that. Jump! Mario, what's up? Camera! Help! Help! Camera just decided to betray me there for a second. It's like, okay, I got this. I think I got this now. Camera just said no. Yeah, there really is this seem to be the thing. Just camera just decide, you know what? You did too well on that star. We are punishing you with death. I'm guessing that the camera is also working for these panatas, just wanting to make Mario's life as miserable as possible, and then by proxy mine. It's like No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything about how I got this down pat, because, like, as soon as I say that, then everything is just going to fall apart immediately, and I'm gonna mess up a very simple thing. Like that. I imagine everybody's just gonna be placing that. What comes first, this Shine Sprite or a game over? Well, I do appreciate that a lot of the levels just end up seemingly opening quite quickly. Maybe it's just because I'm being more methodical and going through each level and getting all the sprites in those, but I don't know. Either Easy Street for first timers or hell on up. Yeah, I suppose it is kind of feast or famine. Just until you get to the blue coins, then it really is just famine. I think I nearly game over there. Okay. Is the camera going to mess up on me again? I'm jumping. I'm jumping. Okay, so camera's back to normal mostly. Here comes the last jump. Finally! The nightmare has come to an end. I mean, honestly, I feel as though that last coin and that last jump are the worst parts of it, honestly. The rest of it, relatively speaking, is... Oh, I guess it really is just the case that there's no new events meter. It's just like, you either go to the lighthouse or go to Pingus Island. Hurry up already. You've been on Rico Harbor for an hour now. It's time to go home. Shadow Mario Revisited. One bit. I'm not sure if I should be insulted or not. Thanks anyway. Anyways, let's get over here, faker. I'll show you that there's more to me than just looking like me. I'm probably gonna save a lot of the Adventure 2 parts for later on, though, just so I don't blow my load too early. I was just thinking, if I am gonna end up playing this on GameCube, I'm probably just gonna have to go through this whole thing again, aren't I? I'm gonna have to go through the Nightmare Squid fights. That's gonna be fun. No! No, I can't. Come on, Mario. Get up on the chimney. Wait, where's he run off to? Oh, he's over there. Can you stop just trying to show off and just, Also, real quick, how's the notifications been looking? Because can't necessarily see at the moment with my one singular screen. Come on, up we. Still no sound to notification. You know, that's super weird, because I'm fairly certain I already fixed that. I'm fairly certain there are supposed to be sounds on it, but I don't know. Now where's he run off to? probably be making more use of my my double jump. Because I have that. Yeah, it feels as though I've been relying too much on the spin jump, admittedly. Can't believe it, he just... Poor guy has no way out. Okay, he does have a way out. I mean, to be fair, I also have a way out, but, I don't want to load the chamber too quickly. Saying that, though... Yeah, it feels as though the backflip here is probably my best way to go. Also, as far as I'm aware, unlike in 64, there's no crouch, so can't do the fun backflip. Get over here, Faker. I'm not done with you yet. Yeah, I think I'd... Really? I was gonna say, I caught him caught in a loop. Or at least I would, if I could stay up on the platforms. Now, I'm starting to have second thoughts about this being a level I quite like. It's like, I like the aesthetics and like the music, but aside from that, gameplay-wise, it's proven to be one of the more annoying ones. I mean, probably not the most annoying, because there is another level which comes to mind in that aspect, but pretty honking annoying. Just straight up barges past me, I can't believe it. Got you that time. Okay, I finally got him in the loop. Oh, I didn't realize there was a whirly bird over there. It's kind of neat. Oh, there we go. He just T-posed for a second. For we all remember this. There we go. There we go. So that should be one more sprite left in this level. Hopefully it's not going to be completely egregious to get. We'll see though, let's see what the last challenge of this area is. Oh. I don't think I actually got Joshy yet, or is this the time when we actually get Joshy? Fritz. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is even one that I can do yet. When you come back to... Okay, okay. Because I was thinking, do I actually have Joshy yet? No, I don't. I can't remember where you get Joshy. Maybe I get him around here somewhere. I'm fairly certain that Joshy appears up on that building over there. Oh, Pingus Park. Now I remember. Given the time, though, would you say this is a good time to call it? Because, I know we've been at this for a while, but it's just... feels as though that I haven't really done much. It's just gone through 2 levels, died a bunch of times. Oh. Oh, hey, it's Volgin. What do you have to say for you? Hold still, man. I'm trying to help you. Oh, it's smoldering. There we go. You are no longer a man on fire. No! Like you say, 2 zones per stream works. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So, over half. Alright, which one of you mad lads just subbed? I can't believe it. It's like I get a single sub and then no notification for it as to whom. Yeah. So thank you for this. Thank you for the subscription. Unfortunately, it hasn't given me any notification as to the identity of the subscriber. And then again, my OBS is kind of a mess at the moment, so probably. Oh. Oh. Prime sub doesn't seem to be automatic. Oh. Well, thank you regardless, Neuburn. So yeah, I think this is going to be a good place to leave things off for the moment. So tune in next week, where I might actually be streaming this on my GameCube. Who knows? That appears just as soon as we're about to wrap up. So hopefully you'll be able to catch us next time. Which, yeah, more Sonic the Comic tomorrow. Looking forward to that. And more of this next Saturday, I suppose. Having a fair bit of fun with this so far, so looking forward to seeing how much pain awaits me in the future. I'm assuming a lot. Anyways, I'll let you go now. Take care. Bye for now.